Welcome to KTN Prime. I'm Robinson Okenye, and Pretty Janet is on sign language. Now, 3 years since President William Ruto took office, the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, once trumpeted as a game changer for the hustler nation, now staggers. What was sold as a lifeline for mama mboga, boda riders and small hustlers is fading into a cycle of death, dashed expectations and dreams put on hold. So, has Ruto delivered or derailed? Verah Moraa takes stock of Ruto's 3-year scorecard, the hits, the misses, and the promises still hanging in the balance, even as the president prepares to address the nation in a State of the Nation address tomorrow.
As the president prepares to address the nation Thursday, majority of Kenyans, among them mama mboga, boda operators, small-scale farmers and the hustlers, or can we just say in general the bottom-up agenda beneficiaries, cannot help or wonder what new promises he could make that is different from what he said while in campaign mode.
Tulikubaliana mambo ya bottom up. Wale wako chini tuwainue ndio sisi wote tuishi kama ndugu.
Tulikuwa tuna matarajio kubwa sana, lakini mpaka saa hii ile pesa watu walikuwa nayo ni kama imetoka kwa mfuko.
Hiyo watu wa mboga ndio wanafinyilio hivi. Sasa kusema walisema, lakini matendo bado hatujaona sisi.
Access to affordable loans was another promise in the Kenya Kwanza administration manifesto. The Hustler Fund, once hailed as a bottom-up financial revolution, is now buckling under the weight of over 6 billion Kenyan shillings in unpaid loans. And perhaps sensing the clock ticking on its promises, the Kenya Kwanza administration launched the Nyota program, which was meant to shine the light on the youth. Yet, ironically, its criteria dims that very light, locking out youths past the post-secondary education. Meanwhile, joblessness still stalks the youth, despite the promises of job creation through housing and digital economy.
Kila ward tutakuwa na ICT hub.
3 years down the line, the digital economy has not taken off.
Na mtu ya kiosk, na watu wa boda, wapate pesa ya kuinua biashara yao.
Kenyans know all too well that once the president grabs the mic during his address, the tone will shift gear into a fiery campaign, with the head of state defending his pet projects. The affordable housing program. He insists it's transforming lives, but the numbers whisper a truth that is very harsh. The much trumpeted housing units remain largely on paper. Meanwhile, the housing levy deducted faithfully from payslips feels to many like a tax without a roof. But these are not the only stalled projects. Perhaps this time the president will finally address allegations circulating online on how the government has been deceiving Kenyans. So, dear Mr. President, in your address, remember to be a truthful man and face these facts. Oh, and before I forget, the cost of living is unbearable to most households. Yet, the Kenya Kwanza administration has cracked up its countrywide roadshows across constituencies, packaged as youth and economic empowerment tours. Millions of shillings are splashed at every stop, with pomp and pageantry. Just recently, nearly 1 billion shillings was spent on a single State House event. And so the question hangs heavy. Is this a government awash with resources, or one desperately trying to buy back public trust? Finally, as the president addresses the nation, families continue to search for their missing kins several months down the line, with others nursing wounds of loss that may never heal. The president had made a strong commitment to this matter.
Na yale yamesemekana mambo ya abduction tutakomesha.
Yet, human rights defenders keep updating the numbers of those abducted upwards within the country and even beyond our borders. Worse, vulnerable Kenyans are still being enticed by the promises of foreign jobs only to be trapped and exploited by rogue agents. What next, Mr. President? By rogue agents. What next, Mr. President? Verah Moraa, KTN.